Hello, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my first video. Today we'll be solving Leetcode 1818. So let's get right into it. Minimum absolute sum difference. You're given two positive integer arrays, nums1 and nums2, both of length n. Okay. Absolute sum difference of arrays nums1 and nums2 is defined as the sum of, okay. You can replace at most one element of nums1 with any other element of nums2 to minimize the absolute sum difference. These mod problems are kind of annoying, so Hmm. So we have to minimize the difference of every respective element, the sum of the differences, right? Okay. Return the minimum absolute sum after replacing at least one element. What can we replace it with? Okay, any other element to minimize the absolute sum difference. Hmm. So let's say we have 175. The differences would be 1, 4, and 0. So I'm assuming if this would become 5, that would give us the minimum difference. So, hmm, okay, okay. Hmm. So how do we pick which element to replace? I think that's the tricky part. Apart from that, it seems pretty simple. Hmm. 175,235. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Which element to replace? Do we take the one with the maximum difference? I don't think so. Let's look at another test case. Okay, here we don't replace anything. Right, right. So first element with the second. The solution is not the maximum difference. Let's say it's 100, then 100, and then this was 200 and 100. Okay, that would be 100. And yeah, we cannot replace this with anything. So, it was 235. let's look at the okay. Okay, I think we have to look at this array and then decide what to do. So what if we create an array? Like let's say we replace this with the best possible value. Here that would still be 1, so we still get 1. And here that would be either 1 or 5, so we would get 2 as the difference after replacing. Wait, let's take the third test case. That would be better for this. 1104427 7 9351774 9351774. Okay. Now to decide what to replace, assuming we would replace this with the nearest value to the second array, so that'd be 10, right? So that would be 1. First, let's calculate the differences. 8, 7, 1, 3, 5, 3. And then the other one would be 1, 1. Oh, that should be 1, should be 0, 0, and 0. And now, whichever has biggest difference here, that's what we have to replace. So the answer would be to replace the first element with 10, right? So that would be the answer if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so that's what they're doing here. First element with the second. Now, how do we get this? Can we get that in linear time? That's the question. First, let's start coding. Guess I'm kind of close to the answer. So the diff would be absolute of I minus j for I comma j. So I guess that should be fine. Hmm. So we found this right now. That is diff. How do we find this? Ah, interesting. I mean, n squared is pretty straightforward, right? You check, you take an element, you check with all of the values, and then get the thing which makes the most impact. But that's not what we want. Something closer to this. What was the length of the array? 10 per 5, right? Yeah. N square is not possible for sure. So how do we know what to replace it? Hmm. Kind of stuck here now. Right. Now it's pretty straightforward. I think it's just binary search. Yep, should make sense now. Okay, so is it binary search? Wait, if I have 9 here, find the closest value to 9 from nums 1. How would I do that? If it's sorted, let's just let me just clear this out. Okay, so if I have 1, 2, 4, 7, 10. Say 9. Need whatever is closest to 9. Hmm. How do I find what's close to 9? Uh, what? What is the okay? Number can be anything. Well, what I was thinking was we start with the number 9. We check if either 10 or 11 is there in this. And then we uh, check if 12. Okay, 9 or 12 is there. 12. We check it like that. So that worked. I think that's the way to go. But when do we stop doing that? Wait, let's say the difference is 8. So we only have to do that 8 times because like we have the number 9 and then we have 9 plus 8 is 17. So if we have 17, there is no point replacing 1 with 17. right? Okay. Yep. I think that's the way. Let's find out. Let me try coding that up. So we get max of diff, right? Max is equal to float max index is equal to fine. So let's find max now for I diff. Max is lesser than I. Max is equal to n. Max index is equal to. Wait a second. That's not the way. It's not the way. There might be there might be a possibility that even though the difference is 8 and then here the difference is 7, we might have to replace this. So that's not the way. So we have to check for every element. That's that's definitely. Okay. Now why can I not binary search? Because I don't know what I'm finding. But can I just not do that for every element then? Oh, 10 power 5 there. That would still be n square worst case. I think if you look at the hint now, it is binary search. I did think of this, but then wasn't really sure. Set of nums2, that's all we need. Go through each element, best the optimal replacement. But then, okay, now it's gonna ask me to binary. Okay, right. Yeah, that's what we thought, though, right? The hint is pretty much what we thought. Optimal replacement for one would be 10. How do we find its 10? Through binary search. can either be higher or lower, right? Hmm. Let's assume it's a set now. So so we have 9. Okay, I think I got it. So we find where to replace 9, and then we look at the two adjacent elements next to it, right? That's what we need. That's pretty. Now it's fine, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, I need a list again. Now, now I need, yeah, I need the other one. I need this basically. So what do I call this? Optimal diff. Let's call it optimal diff. Opti diff. Star. Okay. So for I in diff, if I is equal to 0, opti diff is equal to 0, and we continue. Move on. So now, if it's not 0, if this is not 0, where do I replace? Where do I put this in this set? So that would be, I'm just gonna call this num2 I. So, so the required index would be, okay, if I have equal elements, I set dot I set right, mm, nums1 comma n, right? Just print this and then check if we're right. So now for this test case, the answer should be, wait, give me a second. So the answer should be 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer should be 4. Is equal to I is equal to 8. So I'm just gonna print for that one case. Let's see what we get. Hopefully there's no syntax errors. Okay, what is this? Nums one. List index out of range. Okay, I'm stupid. Let's call it number. No, no. Diff I equal to 0. Diff equal to 0 should be I. Guessing that's fine now. Okay. It didn't print anything. Yeah. Why isn't it printed in it? Mm, mm. Okay. If diff equal to 8, right? That's what we wanted. Just gonna right. So it's printing 6. So what we want? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it printing 6? Yeah, that's because we're inserting into nums1. And then that's what I did. My bad. It's PSN. Yeah. Right now it will be 5. Let's let's print. But I haven't sorted it yet. Like silly mistakes right now. My bad. 13579. Wait a second. It should be this nums1. Stupid mistake again. Yep, there we go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be 4. My bad. Now we got the right answer. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I is fine. So opti the opti if we got to look at the edge cases as well. Okay. Op is equal to if I is equal. Let's name this index. Index is equal to n minus 1. Okay, so the optimal difference would be 1, right? So, and then we check whichever has the greatest. Hmm. To min of, wait, do I, okay, if I and So it would be n. But this makes it more complicated. So I'm just gonna do that and fifth, and then absolute of nums2 of I minus, okay, minus it would be Sn of end minus 1. Or is it just end? Wait a second. N equal to minus, yeah, Sn of, yeah, that's it. Then just gonna copy this. So calib 0. So that would be Sn of end again. Else opt is equal to min. Let me just copy this. So we're doing bisect right. So so that would mean 9 already existed. It would be here, right? So we have to check the previous element and the current element. So to do this, what am I doing? Let me just, yeah, and then previous element, right? I don't think we even need this test case if n minus 1. We don't even need this. Yeah, we don't need this. So I think our opt should be fine now. Print opti diff, right? That's what we named it. Just gonna comment this out for now. So let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, I haven't appended it. Right. Right. Now it's right. Hmm. So is that the right answer? 3, 4, right? So so what is the right answer for optative? 1, 1, 1 again. Yes. And then we have 1, 7, and 4. Yeah, 0, 0, 0. There we go. So we're quite close now. Hmm. And we just replace whichever has the hmm. Wherever the difference is the greatest. Okay. So can we just calculate all the differences and then subtract the greatest difference once? So is the answer, what is it? 8 plus 7, 16, 17, 20, 25, 28. 28, the answer is 20. But shouldn't it just be, yeah, yeah. We should, the answer should be 171. 3 fives. Do I not know addition? 15, yeah, that's right. So we just calculate the whole sum and then the subtract the difference in the end, the highest difference. So max diff is equal to max of uh can I do it in one line? Let's absolute of uh I I minus j for I comma j and zip diff comma copy. Is that right? Isn't that a generated expression in Python? Hopefully. I'm guessing that's right. Let's just print it out for a second. Hmm, that seems fine. So now we return sum of the differences minus max diff. Hopefully that's right. Okay, give it a shot. Oh shit, no, I forgot to mod it. I think I should have modded it. Okay, list index out of range. What's that? Okay, where's the list index out? Can I print the? Oh, no. Mm. If I self in list index out of range. For what though? Can't do that. Mm. Wait a second. If I have 0, 1, 2, and then finding 3, that's going to be list index out of range, right? I need another case. Need another case. Let me just confirm that for a second. So if length of Sn equal to n, when let's print some start here. I think that's the problem. Yep, that's the problem. There we go. So we just need another case, I'm guessing. Did I mess something up? No, no, it's fine. Hmm. Hopefully it's fine now. And let me not forget to mod it. This is not C++. Do I have to mod it anywhere else? Mm, difference is fine. Next, I think it should be fine now. It is Alex, right? What am I? What is wrong? What the hell? Am I just stupid or what else? Okay, yeah. Where's the uh, let's submit this. Let's go. That was good. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you found it. You had fun watching it. Bye. Stay crispy.